Right, so we got the Paladin. We know it works out here. We got the cleanup crew also working out here. I got to put out my MTU. And so that is good as well. And then what I want to see is, so I think that actually this area can probably do most of the stuff. So primarily you use EM out here as your damage type against the rats. And so that of course qualifies on the Paladin. And then the Vargur can also use EMP. And then like a Golem can use Molinar. I never know if I'm pronouncing that right. Molinar. MJ. I don't know how to pronounce MJ. But it can do that. And then the Chronos for Marauders can't have any EMP. So I don't know if the Chronos is a good fit out here. It might be okay, you know, because secondary is thermal, and if it can apply a lot of thermal damage, but I'm not sure that it can. And so let's look and see what kind of contracts are out here. I'm kind of interested to see. And contracts, here, let's put it down here. CCP Corker made a video a long time ago about how to pronounce it. Yeah. How to find like a daily gameplay loop I would like. Gosh, just keep trying things. All right, Marauder's not going to work, so let's look for Vargur. Am I spelling it right? Vargur. Gotta make sure. I am. There are no Vargurs out here. Alright, so what about a Golem? The Golem won't be as efficient, though. 35 billion for a Golem? What? Hope they're clearing house and not... I don't get how... $35 billion. Oh, because I got this in there? You can't... Is that Abyssal? This thing is a train wreck. So that one's crazy. Let's look for Chronos. 1.3 billion. Oh, it's just the hull. Just the hull. Okay. So there's no other completed fits out here. So all right. So I was kind of looking at is, okay, can we, you know, can I get another ship out here of various type to, you know, go out and do this stuff? And so I'd like to say that, that my, well, let's see here. I don't think that I have Mastery 5 on the Vargur on this character. No, I don't. Can't even fly it. But I do have it on the Kronos and on the Golem and almost on the Paladin. So out of those choices, the only thing that I wonder is if I went and got a Golem, if I got a torpedo Golem, pure EM, could it go through these faster, just like brawling these sites? Because if we go with heavy missiles or even cruise missiles, you know, we got much longer flight time. So, well, maybe Golem would be best against Sansha because the tracking E-War doesn't affect it. Toga, you are smart. Yes, because that tracking E-War stuff was affecting me when I was closer. So as long as I was out, you know, shooting from like 70 to 100, they weren't hitting me with that. But when I was as close as 30, they were, and it was a problem sometimes. So, you know, Kronos and Varga will have the same problem. Gosh, yeah, you're right. But they can both go from a distance too. So let's talk about Golem. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that what we're going to do is we're going to go fly out to UALX and put together a Golem. Let's look first at what fits I have, just to make sure. Was I spelling Golem wrong? Maybe I was. Oh no, I spelled it right. It was just that bullshit 35 billion one. Who's gonna buy that for 35 billion? So what if it has, I mean, if the officer mod is worth 35 billion and you get a free Golem with it, then fine. I can tell you, I did one time sell a SUV, a Suburban, advertising it as a train horn. I did. And because I had train horns on it, and they were so loud that you could feel the percussion at 50 feet in front of the truck. And so I put the price for the whole thing, and you know, the train horns is what I was selling, and the Suburban came with it for free. So So, okay, so I have, oh, I don't have any golem fits. Really? Come on, seriously? I know I have some good PvE golem fits. I've got to. See here. Manage my fits. This one's cruise missile. It's pretty old. I don't want this view. I want to look at the view of my stuff. I don't want this editing menu. This is the problem when you change the whole navigation on your site and how things work. Is that you all of a sudden don't know how to do things. I do want them to put in something where we can sort it by alphabetical order, by name, by price, or by rating. Just seems to me it would be really good to have that. So this is a cruise missile fit, and the problem is the flight time is going to be really long on it. Yeah, the flight time would be really long on it. It's a good fit for kiting. But I want a torpedo. All right. Let's see here. Fits. Golem. Laurelmirths. Okay, well, got it. That's cruise missile. This thing looks almost like mine. I want torpedoes. Well, I'm having a harder time seeing these now. The site here. Drone Horde Blaster. It's really difficult. Oh, this is torpedo. Well, okay, so that's interesting. Those little pop-ups allow me to see a little bit more. This one's torpedo. I'm having a hard time viewing these. Estimated price $2 billion. Okay. $2019 DPS. This is PvP. No, it's PvE. I do not condone the use of cap boosters on PvE. Hey, Raymond. How's it going? So, Raymond, now that you're here, I have a comment. And that is that when looking at the fits here of somebody, can we have something where we can click on whole, name, price, or rating to put them in order or reverse order so that you can go through them and find them easily? Because with all the names being all different things, you're forced to search. Instead of being like, oh, I know it starts with a D, Drekovac, and I don't know how to spell it. And thank God it's up here, but I have like 4 or 5 pages of ships. And I just think that would be easier for everybody. So that's all I'm thinking. I also was thinking that the results, these things here, should be at the top. So you don't have to scroll down. And I had to increase it because I couldn't see what was going on there. I couldn't see it. And so I ended up having to zoom it in a bit. I couldn't see the words. You know it's on the list is Linear. Note it down. Okay, great. Zynode, thank you for the raid.
It's a raid!
Missile, torpedo.
It's a raid!
Use missile.
Welcome to the Dragons! I hope you're here to stay! Welcome to the Dragons, where you see how even's well played! Now prepare to get flamed!
Torpedo. Thank you, Zynode, for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We're looking at probably building a torpedo golem. And I'm looking for some fits here, and for you know, torpedo stuff. Yeah, that's another torpedo one. All right, let's see here what we got. I gotta fix the zoom on this. I zoom in the other page and it zooms this one in and it gets hard to read. All right, so this one has shield rep and it is torpedo. Okay, let's take a look at this and see about whether or not this is any interesting. Oh, 11.4 billion? Are we smoking drugs? I should have noticed that beforehand. So, thank you, Zynode. All right, so whoever posted that, they be smoking drugs. So, and where is this? So this one was 4.9 billion. That still seems really expensive. This one's 2.3 billion. Okay. Is this one I already looked at? Because it already has the stuff loaded. I don't know, maybe I did. Or maybe you can have the stuff loaded sometimes. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I was looking on the wrong screen. That's okay, here we are now. We're gonna look at it here. So, 2.1 billion, a nice micro jump, shield rep. I would probably take the cloak out of here because that's gonna, I mean, I don't know. The cloak is so the cloak, when you have a cloak, you can hide as long as you're not being targeted, which means in between waves, or you fly out and cloak. But when you're running a site, you're not really going to be able to use cloak effectively. And what it does is it causes you that your targeting time is double. And so double targeting time for the ability to cloak. Okay, so maybe that's fine with you and great. But I think that I would rather run a second auto targeter or something instead. And then what are these? Missile guidance computers. And the missile guidance computers, they let's see here. Explosion velocity 8.5% reduces the explosion radius by 8.25%. And so you kind of need that when you're dealing with torpedoes and the and frigates, because otherwise your explosion size is too large, and even though it may have a whole bunch of DPS in that, unless you're hitting a battleship, then what happens is when you hit a frigate and your frigate is this big and your explosion radius is this big, the amount of damage out of that hits the frigate is only that much. But if you can bring the size down towards more closer to frigate size, then you can do better damage to frigates. And it'll still do just as much damage to a battleship because it's that much damage in this much space. And so it'll still hit it really hard. And so it doesn't really disrupt the battleship stuff, but it helps on the frigate stuff. And so yes, and I would suggest, yes, you guys are saying running scripts in there. Yes, run scripts in there. And then Caldari Navy, Molinar torpedoes. So there's another thing too. The Caldari Navy torpedoes also have a smaller explosion radius. That's one of their benefits. The faction versions of the torpedoes. They have a smaller explosion radius, which then helps you get it down even smaller for the frigates. And so it says 2022 DPS, 5 minutes in. Oh, it's stable without the NOS. Okay, we're gonna take that out. And we might be able to work this one. So. Let's see here. What? All of these things in here too. Do I really want to put in all these things? I mean, it'd make me more efficient, but do I really want all those implants? I don't know. And why would we need nanite repair paste? What is it we're going to overheat out here? This is not a PvP fit. It has just a bunch of regular torpedoes too. Problem is the reload time. And there's 1776. We interrupt this to finish up on this. This guy's pulled everything in. So 14 million in loot. Mobile tractor unit. Pick that up. Dock him up.
Warp drive active.
All right. So, how much does this rep? 1,079 per 3.2 seconds.
Docking request accepted.
I don't know. I think the configuration on this might be okay. I added the second auto targeter. That'll allow me to go up to whatever the maximum is. Was it 16 targets? So, what's the range of the torpedoes? 65. That's really good. That's really good range. So I really use warp in at like 30 and just really clean up. The drones in it, normal. And the only thing I think about is that maybe give up one of these for another newt, if it can handle it. And the reason for the newt is a defensive thing. Try and newt out your opponent. Do I still do freighter runs? I haven't done any in a while. But the answer is yes. Died a couple weeks ago in one of them. So nothing's changed. The coming expansion will increase resistance modules, which really buffed PvE. Yeah. I think that this all looks fine. I wonder how much this item right here is worth. 100 million. Right, could I do two of them? No. Power grid says no. Okay. Yeah, I almost feel like maybe I don't even need to run with one of them. I'm not sure what else I would put up in the highs. Like maybe just leave it as is. Leave a blank spot up there. So that adds 100 million. I can only have one. It's going to take 600 gigajoules for 24 seconds. It'd take a little bit of time for me to newt something out, wouldn't it? I'm just trying to decide how effective it would be. A festival launcher? I mean, maybe I should just put a couple of smart bombs up there.
Welcome to the Dragons.
And
Collie Cotton just followed.
although, how close are the frigates when they get up to you? Are they close enough to be in smart bomb range? I'm not 100% sure. Collie, welcome. Okay, so RGMP Smart Bomb 2. Marauder's still good at drone sites? Yes. It is. How much DPS does this add? And how much range does it have? 6K range, 300 DPS. So, I think this one's starting to feel okay. You probably would run a lot more of this and not this. You know, if you're going to be flying such an expensive ship, what's the difference of a couple of million in ammo costs? You know, really. And the nanite repair paste, there's nothing in here that uses it. You shouldn't be overheating and need to fix while you're out and about. You just go dock up again. Collie, you thinking about coming back? Coming back to Eve? You haven't played in a while? I don't know if you heard Eve calling you. Right.
Engines hum.
The song's for you, buddy.
Burn through silent depths. Ships' wheels turn. Dark horizons come into view. Feel the pull. Eve calls to you.
Right. I don't know about all these implants.
Shed underscore Rama
Where
just
legends grew, battles clash, the night breaks through in endless fields
remember.
where dreams come true.
Well,
Hear
I hope
it
you're here
now,
playing.
Eve calls to
That's
you.
something you can do while recovering.
Asteroid belts, the endless void. Lasers hum as rocks
gonna save this.
destroy. Ore is hauled with steady crew. Feel the pull. Eve calls to you.
I'm gonna look at it with those implants, but I don't know that I want to run them.
Across the dark where legends grew, battles clash, the night breaks through. In endless fields where dreams come
Awkward,
true.
welcome back.
Hear it now, Eve calls to you.
Hey, we're gonna go buy a ship. We gotta take a little cheap ship for the journey to get there.
Wormholes twist, shadows near, unknown lands where foes appear. Every jump, each daring view feels like home. Eve calls to you.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Set your course, align and go. Galaxy shift in endless flow. The journey waits, steady and true. Answer back, Eve calls to you.
I love that song.
Warp
Right.
drive active.
I wrote it. I like it nonetheless. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, another one I just wrote. So, the Eve Sirens, which is what that song's called, hasn't released yet. It's going to come out in an album, I think. And then, here's another one that'll probably be maybe even in the same album, called Light a Sino for Me, for Eve players who have died in real life. It's a good one too.
I flew through the stars with fire in my soul. Chased dreams through nebula, made the dark feel whole. But now my time has come, my war course gone still. No more undocking, no more chasing the kill.
Well, Polly, here's a song to go along with the vigils now.
But don't mourn in silence, don't drift away. Light a sign, oh, for me, let it guide my way. The signos warmth like the sun on my face. In its glow, I'll find peace, I'll find grace.
Light a sign, oh, for me when I'm gone. Let it burn in the dark, carry me on. Help me fly to that place that is safe. Through the veil, to the stars, past the gates. When the boy calls my name and I can't respond, in the warmth of your light, I can move on.
What's the future of EVE Online? It's very bright. EVE is some of the best gameplay it's been forever right now.
More than a clone, more than a ship. I was laughter and loss, and every friend friendship. Lead me to battle, one last final flight. Then take me home, lock me off for the night. Show me the honor, the love that remains, a beacon for others to fly through the pain. I fought by your side, now I drift far and free, but I'll find my path if you light one for me.
Light a sign for me when I'm gone. Let it burn in the dark. Carry me on. Help me fly to that place that is safe. Through the veil to the stars, past the gates. When the void calls my name and I can't respond, in the warmth of your light I can move
What's my all-time favorite game MMO?
If
It's
you
Eve.
ever miss me, just look to the skies.
What can I
where
say?
the sign
I'm right
goes
where I
red
should be.
light. Those are my goodbyes. And when your own journey comes to an end, I'll be there on grid, like an old loyal friend. Light a sign for me.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Gabriel came just
Gabriel, welcome.
I'm at my journey's end.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Limbo Tamba just followed.
So you say Hateless is passing was sad? Yes. And so, in many ways, he was someone I was thinking of when writing that song. So,
Warp drive
yeah.
active.
Limbertimbre, welcome. A prospect out here. What is a prospect doing running around out here? Hmm. Both those songs will be out in some future album. So, I don't know exactly when. But I have a lot of music released. Exclamation point music. Get your links to it. Gabriel, thank you. Compliment is enough. Anything more is bonus. Do exclamation point music.
Warp drive active.
You can link to the stuff on YouTube where you can play it for free. I also have stuff on Spotify and on iTunes and Amazon Prime Music. I don't think I have a link in that for Amazon Prime, but I'm on there too.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, even the background music, I did this stuff. I just love playing Monster Cat stuff, but keep getting copyright claims even years after stuff's published, like stuff that, you know, I got copyright claims this month on stuff that was published 8 and 10 years ago. It's like, come on.
Warp drive active.
So we're headed to market, and I'm really far away from market, so yeah, it's quite a few jumps
Warp drive active.
for sure.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Somebody forgot their ship
Arlo
out
TV
here.
just followed.
Hello, TV. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, well, since I started writing my own music and doing it, I haven't had a single claim. So, that's good.
Warp drive active.
Right, next system
Warp drive active.
is the station Constantinople, which is where the market is. Right, here we are.
Welcome to the
Warp drive
Dragons.
active.
The vented one just followed.
Vented one, hello, welcome. Bullet to care.
You, sir, rock.
Ronan Osden just subscribed for 4 months.
Ronan Austin, welcome. Thank you for the sub.
Docking request accepted.
40 gold to everybody here in your honor. And we will.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Dinosaur76 just followed.
Dino, thank you for the follow. All right, I have made it here. Now I can buy a ship. Rented one, used to watch a bit when started playing Eve way back when. All right. All right, so if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.